Ba ba bo da bee bee dee 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 doo 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 doo. Ba ba da ba boo ba da ba da ba da ba ba. Hey, smash, smash butts. Good to see you, Edgy. Smash the butts. Aha, I see what you did there. Your drive, huh? Interesting. Boo doo boo doo 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 doo. All right. It's a 20 terabyte drive, and Windows encrypted it without telling me. Okay, that is really annoying. Sorry to hear that, Edgy. That is very annoying. Sucks when that happens. Hi, Rido. Good to see you, man. I'm back for a vacation. I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts a little bit. I did kind of want to go back to playing Kingdom Hearts, but I gotta stay in the schedule here, like you said. I do gotta stay in the schedule because if I do it like this. If I stay scheduled, then I can do a good pace with 12 series, because then I can get a little progress done in Ace Attorney, then a little progress done in KH. So it's like good balance, you know. It's better that way. And I am still interested in Ace Attorney. It just I was in the KH, someone in the KH mood, but now that I got Ace Attorney booted up, I'm in the Ace Attorney mood. On the bright side, I received word that I am eligible for disability checks, so I can get a mortgage. Nice, man. Good. Glad to hear that. Did this day before yesterday. Oh, okay. Um. All right. That's good. You can get a mortgage. Glad to hear that, Edgy. Just kind of waiting for Ellie a little bit. What the? Oh, I'm not on the game right now. Yee, huh? Yee. Woohoo! I was hot out there. Hot! I'm glad someone's happy about how this case is going. He seems too happy to care about anything I show him. Maya brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Should probably give him the antidote for whatever drug he's on. Oh my god. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. That might fart hurt too. Poor Phoenix. Maya's Nest. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. Maya's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning on a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy just in the angle of that screwdriver in the drawer. Alright. Hey, Edgy. You look as grim as always. Huh. Miss Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? What do you mean, what did I just call you, Edgy? I meant Larry. What do you mean the antidote for whatever drug he's on? You meant for Larry, right? That's what I meant. Hey, Ellie. Hey. Welcome back. Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Oh, I meant Edgy. I meant Edgeworth, man. I meant Edgeworth, not Edgy. I meant Edgy, like that's his nickname, Edgy for Edgeworth. Oh, nice, Rado. Good. So good I'm playing it again. Well, it probably only barely mattered to me anyways. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ugh, ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but... No, don't do it, Edgy. Don't do it. Don't do it, Edgy. Don't do it! I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Aw, damn. Perhaps. No, no spoons. No spoons, Edgy. No spoons, Edgy. No spoons allowed on this stream. Bad, Edgy, bad. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyways? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to become a defense attorney. No forks either. I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me. And you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. No knives either, no knives, none of them. No utensils. No utensils allowed for you. Edgy is banned from using utensils. He's banned from using utensils. His name was Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. No, don't delete his swimming pool ladder. I swear to God. You don't do anything to Teddy. You don't do anything to Teddy, or you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in deep trouble. you're gonna be in deep trouble on this stream. On that day, 15 years ago. The three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. Hug him. That's good. Hugging him's nice. I had lost all memory of the murder. Damn. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. Damn. That's just a bear hug. I'm sure he's fine. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not sound of mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So, he's like what my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to actually determine that in every case. All Von Karma does in his job to find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. No, Edgy, don't. Don't you dare. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! No, now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth! It is a strange situation in which I find myself. I'll admit it. No kidding. Sorry. I'm not sure I can help you with that. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. No, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Must be for some reason he chooses to be an asshole for assholes. I don't know. Who knows, Rado? Yeah, exactly, Ellie. Ellie's right. Don't you dare hurt Teddy. I swear to God. Would make Ace Attorney cases. Oh, that's funny, Edgy. Wow. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that does sound funny, Edgy. Granted, you were at the end of your rope. But still. Nick, he noticed. Haha. It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, statute of limitations run out. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? But, even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Nick, no! That's a photo of his father! Don't show him that! You're right. Now's probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, welcome, Dory. What is it? Nothing. Huh? Interesting. Yeah, that's a good point, Maya. Maya being emotionally intelligent for once. Nice. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off me to catch me a criminal. Nice. Thanks, Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? Thank you, Edgy. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyways, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Right. The sign says Gore Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekends. But, no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. I feel winter chill from the bare leaves trees today. What is it about that winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Guess Larry has a day off. He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth. True. We owe him big. No one's going to sit here on a cold day like today. Well, unless they were eating a samurai dog. How would that change the temperature, I wonder? You seem troubled, Nick. No, who? Me? I mean, the hot dog. Haha, hot dog, ha. The hot dog would warm me up a little bit. This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? Huh? I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Forty was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies. I guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. That old caretaker got away. Yup. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! I know that clearing of the throat. Wait a minute, Roseburg? What are you doing here, man? Aha! Hello! What are you doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Groesberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. For what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Groesberg was doing here anyways? Who knows? Yeah, what the hell? That was weird. There's a forest here beyond the bushes. Nick! The forest! There's someone in there! You're right. There is a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Yeah. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. The boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. The caretaker must have had a run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Well, you never know sometimes, Maya. Oh, we can go in here again. Polly. Nobody's home. Hello, hello, Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your honor's gone, Polly. Hello, hello, Squawk. I can't believe you run off and leave us his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello, Squawk. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyways. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. It doesn't look like he used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been here since the trial. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, Squawk! Let's open it, Nick! Come on! I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aww. But hey! He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring! There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick? Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. Damn. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Oh, wow. Hauling Edgeworth out to the lake and getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out in today's court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. Who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Alright. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me! Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh my god, Maya. That's your priorities right now? Oh. See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Damn. Say, Nick. Don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right. But don't all the fish look on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Nice. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Yeah, that's true. Alright. I think we've checked everything. We should probably check the court records, right? Well, I might be able to show this to Edgeworth, actually. Well, first, let's go to the, criminal departments. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't got him back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal! Good luck, Gumshoe. Bah, 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 bah. See what this guy's doing now. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Please, think about what you're doing, Jolinda. Don't take my Tommy away from me. No! He must be doing image training for a nasty divorce argument. Huh. This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? That's not possible! The world ended yesterday? He must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest in Babe's uniforms calendar. My bad. Yeah, what's showing us? Edgeworth. See this letter? Hmm? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyways? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on DL6 incident. Wait. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Yeah, okay, no problem, Edgy. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen! That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh? But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether I should tell you or not. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Oh god, here we go. Here we go. Shit, man. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat. Every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing. In the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. Oh shit. What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What? What are you? Stop breathing my air! No! Father! He's attacking Father! Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court, where the bailiffs, in a daze, pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Shit, man. That is pretty damning, Edgeworth. And with that scream, I awake. It's a bone-chilling scream. Man. Oh my god. Imagine. Jesus Christ. That is just dark. So, not only were they stuck in the elevator, this 10-year-old was stuck in the elevator while all these people were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. This little kid sees Yanni Yogi choking his father. This man, this kid, little 10-year-old kid, sees his father getting choked by freaking Yanni. Sees his father getting choked by Yanni Yogi. So obviously he's trying to stop his father from being killed. And he froze the freaking gun and it went off. He killed his freaking dad. That's just, and then he heard his dad scream. That's just awful. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That's freaking dark. Man, that's brutal. A 10 freaking, this game's putting a 10-year-old for that shit? Man. Wow. Scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it is real? They say that sometimes people shut up memories in self-defense. Yeah, that happens all the time. People remember something, and they will try to treat it as not real, or they'll treat it as a dream because they can't handle it. They can't handle what actually happened. It's crazy, man. Yeah, that's freaking awful, man. But Edgy killed Edgeworth freaking killed his father. He was trying to protect his father, but he killed his freaking father. He ended up killing his father, even though he was trying to save his father. That's freaking awful. They say sometimes people shut up memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DO6. I shot my father. This is bad. You think, Nick? So your reaction to all this, Phoenix, your reaction to all this is bad. Why couldn't you be like, oh shit, you killed, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Not even, I'm sorry, this is bad. That is insensitive. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident? Maybe. There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6. Oh, Polly, right? Would it be Polly? I mean, Yanni Yogi would know, of course, but he's probably not going to say anything. Who would know? Yeah, it really is, but that's yay, man. Oh, Grosberg! I wasn't even thinking about Grosberg. My bad. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. What do you think we should do now, Maya? You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Well, have any good ideas? This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something that's happened back then and has a hold in Edgeworth and it won't let go. Yeah, Grosberg. I wasn't thinking about Grosberg. Because he did ask us to ask him if he had any questions. I'm just checking to make sure there isn't anything. Right. Let's examine the office too, and then we will head out. Grosberg, okay, there we go. Mr. Grosberg! Hello there. What is wrong? You look troubled. No kidding! I can't believe you're not! My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father? It's only a dream! Only a dream! I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Hmm? Well... Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to summarize that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No! I don't believe it! Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Yeah. Man. Yeah, he threw the gun. He was just trying to throw the gun to save his father, and it ended up going off and hitting his father. Yeah. Pretty bad. I was just making sure there was nothing else over here before I introduce Dr. Grosberg. Okay. Not fitting music right now, game. Alright. See, I get nervous I'm freaking gonna miss something. I'm probably not, but... Okay, just that again, okay. Grosberg. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he might have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Maya Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is extreme, man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record. What? To beat him, Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. He died in despair, as it were. Damn. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called in a spirit meeting. That was your mother, Misty Fay. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yogi. Yet, Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth, Ghost. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No. He lied because he saw... He lied because he saw his son shot him. No way. Oh my god. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Wow. In any case, it's good the one shooting isn't Miles. You bet it's good! I can't believe the fiendish planning that went into this murder. And we almost fell right into his trap. What a creep! Ah, she was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what? Oh, shit. I think I'll stay out of this one. Oh boy, he did something. Yeah, that frickin' sucks, man. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the 06 incident has done will never be erased. Oh, eased. Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma if he was still alive. Oh ho! So this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended his clients not for their sake, but his own. Oh. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent. So why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Von Karma, maybe. Could it be Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma? Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! Ooh! Hell yeah! So I was right. Oh, wow. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means... the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Mr. Von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Oh, hey, Anjin. Good to see you here. Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Shit, man. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no! But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet, I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by murdering his son. Yeah, man, oh wow. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Oh, so Gregory must have been a good opponent. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma had ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Oh, wow. I'm doing alright, Anjin. I just got back from vacation. Like a little mini vacation for 3 days. That was fun. That must have been quite the shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes. An unusual event for that. That was the first and last vacation he had taken in many years of his prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or, the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe! You have strange ideas about vacation, Maya. In any case, this is the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Yeah, of course. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is gonna bring up Deal 6, you can bet on it! What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to Deal 6? I won't let him! Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that! I just believe in Edward's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick! Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself! His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care! I know he's not guilty! Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Groesberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, Alright. Let's go to... There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have anyone just wandering around in there. But, I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyways. That's a good question, Rado. You can go in as long as he's there. Oh, shit. We have to be in the same room as that guy? I don't know if we want to do that. Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry! Oh, boy. Shit. We're really doing this? Groesberg said he'd help us out. Let's wait for Groesberg. It must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. So, what are your hobbies? Well, I like to do stakeouts now and then. You must be doing image training for a first date. Image training for a first date. That's funny. Image training for a first date, huh? I don't think it's a thing. I don't know. It's a great question, Reno. But we're really gonna go in the same room as Von Karma? I don't think it's a good idea. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure that you haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Oh! Let's hurry. Let's hurry then. Von Karma. Yeah, okay, let's hurry then. Hurry up. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases. Evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick! The file for DL6! It's completely empty! What? What are you doing in here? Oh, God. Eek! Oh, God, he looks... Dude, he looks scary front-facing. He looks even scarier front-facing. God. He looks even scarier like this. Eek! Von Karma! You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Ahem. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. You're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. Damn. Jesus Christ. This guy is freaking nasty. I don't like this guy at all. Man, this guy, oh, I hate this guy's smile. Oh, this guy's smile is freaking me out. This cabinet is where they keep the evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obvious murder weapons. Others are question marks. Most of it just looks like random junk. Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for? Don't touch that. It's evidence. Wow, these are all case reports. Yeah, it's like a graveyard for police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. Yeah. Damn. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. Alright. Von Karma, what the hell do you want? Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't share that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? Huh. So you did. But what I don't get is... Why do you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Fool! You think I, a prosecutor, would give you a defense attorney information? Bah! Creep! I agree, Maya. Oh, so that's an interesting engine. I didn't know that. It is Dracula, you're right. He looks like Dracula. Yeah, what are you gonna say to this? Actually, why are we doing this? Again, I'm sorry, not Edgeworth. Phoenix has this issue of just presenting damning evidence to the people that it's damning to. Like, this is not a good idea, Phoenix, but I know I have to do this to continue the game. But it's stupid. Mr. Von Karma, take a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? Yeah, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? This is... Phoenix, you have done this like 3 times before. You have done this 3 times before, and it never ended well. It always ended bad. Why are we doing it again? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me a lot of needless hassle. See, this... Why did we do this? Why do I need to do this? Why do I need to be a complete idiot to continue the game? Like, we know this is not going to end well. We're presenting evidence to him that's damning to him. Why are we doing this? You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun. For self-defense. Usually. Indeed. 6,600 million volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now, give me the letter. Can we, like, get the police chief in here right now? Phoenix, scream for the police chief. He's trying to freaking kill us. Phoenix, get the police chief in here. This dude is trying to kill us. This dude is literally trying to shock us with a stun gun just because we have evidence against him. This is... Like, do something. Scream. Scream. No. No! Whoa, what are you... Oh, what is happening? Nick, run! Oh, shit. Maya! Out of my way. Oh my freaking god. Okay, you're gonna tell me no one heard all that screaming? You're gonna tell me nobody heard that? Really? Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Yeah, because we were an idiot. We were an idiot and showed it to him. Why? Phoenix. Phoenix. Why did we show it to him? Why do I have to do that to continue the game? We literally gave him, like, here you go, here's all the evidence. Like, how do you think this is gonna go well? Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Oh shit. No, she got shocked. Maya, open your eyes. Okay, this isn't... Naya, stop playing around. Get up, get up. Okay, she's good. The letter! Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could. But one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's freaking... That's rough, man. Oh. God damn, what a line. You're not useless, Maya. Come on. Maya! Ugh, there has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? Deal 6 evidence. Number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Oh! Oh, Maya, see, you locked in. You locked in, Maya. Why are you freaking saying you're useless? You locked in just now. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're the most definitely not useless. Yeah, exactly. You got evidence for us. You got... Honestly, you're smarter than Phoenix is right now. You are smarter than Phoenix is right now. Because the game's like, oh, let me present this letter to Von Karma. That's obviously him. We already proved with Grossberg that this was his handwriting. Let's hand it to him. Maya, you are way smarter. You are way smarter that you grabbed that evidence without him knowing. You are way smarter for that. You are not useless at all, Maya. Wow. You are smarter than Phoenix is, Maya. Come on. You're just self-deprecating at this point. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What? What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your... Oh, they still got the frickin' shock from it. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anywho's, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth was looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! Oh my god. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Electrocute Von Karma. Oh my god. Go get Von Karma. Get to Von Karma and shock him. Shock Von Karma. Come on. Whoa, pal. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured a runaway caretaker. I brought him in. Took it all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edwards if he couldn't even remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Alright, the end of the trial, guys. I think we'll beat it today. Everything will be resolved. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh boy, here's this prick again. The prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. Yeah, they can get Karma for attempting to kill us now. Well, we didn't try that. Although we didn't try that with frickin', what's her name? Vasquez. We didn't try that with frickin' Vasquez for some reason. So, I don't know. We have reached the final day of proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Ooh, understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, defense asserted that the caretaker was a murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. You know what? Von Karma is probably going to frickin' claim self-defense anyways. Ladies and gentlemen of the courtroom, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Oh boy, here we go. What's this excuse? I had a whole bunch of alcohol, and I was drunk out of my mind. And then I took a shit in the ocean. No, I took a shit in the lake. I got lost, but then I found my way back, you know. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Paul, see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's bring the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Oh, what's Yanni Yogi? I watched Yogi Bear when I was a kid. That was a good show. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Petrus would be guilty in 3 minutes. I went to buy some food for Polly. See? Let's save. We haven't saved in a bit. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmet. See? She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on the way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. See. So he was lost. So I guess they did believe it. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Seems like it. Then how could you know you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then I'll show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove that what's going on in that old cogger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I mean, I need one of those mold things, right? And I don't got one. First things first, I have to prove this man is who he is. Do that, and the motive will prove itself. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, this is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. Yanni Yogi, of course. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi! From the DL6 incident! It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does that mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. You have it! You have the letter. Can Phoenix say that, please? Can Phoenix say that you stole it from us? Can Phoenix say that you tased us and took the letter? Please, Phoenix, have some brain cells. Please. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Ooh. Then we'll compare to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Huh? I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess, but we have two witnesses of that. We have Wright got shocked and Maya got shocked. You think, like, that? You can't tell me that doesn't have, like, any, like... Wait, why can't we talk about how Maya is, like, shocked? Why can't we talk about how Maya was freaking shocking people? Maya shocked Edgeworth and Gumshoe because she still had shock on her. Why can't we talk about that? I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yup. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, the witness has no fingerprints. I guess we will not be banned. Imagine that, burning your freaking fingerprints just so you have no evidence. That's just wild. I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No! Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided. No? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you would like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, So why, Karma, why would you even bring that up if you know that his parrot knows about DL6? Remember we were talking to him and the parrot's like, don't forget about DL6, quack! Like, why would you even say that? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Here we go. Oh, this game, man. This game is amazing. Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy! Well, still want to go through with your little game? Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma has rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Baleth, bring in the parrot. Bring in the parrot. We doing this. We doing this, guys. That's quite a bird. Wait a minute. I just want to see what happens if I click no there. I should have saved. What did Hero of Law do? I'm curious. What did Hero of Law do? I'm curious. I'll have to see when I play that afterwards. Oh, Edgy, I hope everything's alright. Oh, you encountered a cat. Huge emergency. Kitties. Got a stick of glue, nice. Alright, let's see what happens if we say no. I'm curious. You know, come to think of it, this is a really stupid idea. I've heard of desperate men grasping at straws, but this is the first time I've heard of men grasping at makas. Ha! Think Von Karma is a perfectionist in all things. He's probably rigged every piece of evidence in all the testimonies. If I can't do the unexpected, I've no chance of winning. Your Honor, I've thought about this proposal. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to cross-examine the parrot. Alright. Let's do yes now. I just want to see what happens if he said no. Yeah, I gotta build a friend of mine on PC. Pin the case so it lines up with their style. Gonna try cutting up some boxes and putting glue to put a logo on it. Nice! Cool. That's nice, man. That's Whitebird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify to us. This is freaking... This is just a... This is just Japan, right? This is just Japan for you. Hello! Hello! Squawk. Good testimony. Certainly the most cohesive testimony we have had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Oh, God. Great testimony. Hello, hello. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? Maybe I should get her to say her name? Polly! Polly! What's your name? Polly! Polly! What? Mr. Wright. I think we established this name as parrot is named Paul. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? No, it doesn't. Well, I guess it doesn't have anything to do with that. No. Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You must speak to me! Frankly, I can't believe that you were speaking to the parrots. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that our owner is Mr. Yogi. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker? Well, I guess it doesn't have anything to do with that. No. I'm curious what happens if I say yes to this. I blame her, Polly. Yes, it does. Aw. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Mr. Wright, I had hoped you would have learned this by now. Making random guesses here is a waste of court time. Uh-oh, wrong again. That is all. Witness, continue your testimony. I guess I got evident chances here, that's nice. Let's do that again. No, I guess not. I know what the correct answer here is, I'm just curious. Because she had said it multiple times. The parrot had said it multiple times. The DO6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page of this proof is on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where in this file is this information connected to this parrot's name? It's on the victim data page. I'm sorry, but I don't see anything here that relates to the name Polly. At least not on this page. A bluff, as I expected. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancé committed suicide. See? Oh, wow. Shit. Indeed, it does say that. Yes. What was his fiancé's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancé who committed suicide. Shit. I wasn't expecting that. Why was he named after his... That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé? Well, she's only 7 years old. Indeed. Although it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence. Right. But what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Wait. As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly! Have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6! Squawk! If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello, Squawk. Oh. That's not what you were supposed to say. You forgot. Something we forgot. Hello, Squawk. Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we forgot anything? Oh, wow. See, the lengths that this guy goes is just freaking crazy. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Okay, there's got to be something else then. What does it if we try again? Alright, just the same thing, huh? Wow. He really goes at any lengths, man. I never thought to read this, actually. Okay, Oh, case summary. Yeah, that's, yeah, that's the date. That's the date. That's the date. Look. 1228. Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, okay. Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Yep, let's take it. Okay. Yep. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to the safe number? Yep, case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th? Why? That's today's date. 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 001 because I'm number one. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Ooh, judge is on her side. Summon the caretaker at the boat shop. Yeah, immediately. Nice. Judge is on our side. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No. Oh. No, it's okay. What? Oh! I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick! He looks totally different! This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity, oh yeah. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order! Order! Yanni Yogi, so was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent. Get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years. This was it. Finally a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Oh god, I just looked at my Steam activity feed. My brother added Heavy Rain to his wish list. I like that game. That game has some issues, but I like it. That game's... It's kind of... It can be a little, like, cheesy. It could be a little cheesy. All the stuff with Jaden is freaking hilarious. But I love that game. That game's fun. And it actually gets pretty deep, too. The freaking acting... Some of the acting in that game is actually pretty good. Like, some of the acting from Ethan's actor at the end is really good, I think. He does some great emotional acting. But... He got really into Heavy Rain? Interesting. I love that game. Oh, Become Human, okay. Yeah, Heavy Rain's kind of like a prototype to Detroit Become Human a little bit. I like Heavy Rain. Jaden's kind of like Connor a little bit. Jaden's kind of like Connor before Connor. Jaden's cool. I like Jaden a lot. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. Wow. On Karma? Heavy Rain, it's a, Heavy Rain is a video game. You know how I brought up to you Detroit Become Human before? Heavy Rain is kind of like a game. Heavy Rain is a game that came out before Detroit Become Human. Yeah, Heavy Rain is a game that came up before Detroit Become Human, and it's very similar to Detroit Become Human. It's a very similar game. It's made by the same people, and a lot of people kind of say it's kind of like a prototype of Detroit Become Human. It's a completely different story and everything. It's a completely different subject matter, but it's a very similar game. And it has some similar aspects in that sense. Von Karma. Where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Edgy. Under arrest, Your Honor. Yep, it was Yanni Yogi. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Yeah, you can drive in oncoming traffic. That is a part of the game. Pretty bad. There was a few mysteries left unsolved. When the game and you came out, oh my god, Edgy. Still, you were clear of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That is all. The court is adjourned. Huh? Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What? What do you mean? I am not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But, revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. Oh my god. Edgeworth, what are you doing? Oh, I mean, that's right. I mean, he thinks he did it, so that makes sense. He's going to tell him he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. Yeah, that makes sense, because he wants to tell the truth. He's going to tell him he killed his own dad. Uh-oh. What do I do? Yeah, I guess we should let him do it. No. I'm sure Edward's thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere. Nick, are you sure? There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. 15 years. I have a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I've told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shots, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I am not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial, right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. I'm sorry, Wright. I just wasted all your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. A murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy! Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Mr. Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Let's do it. He's innocent. Come on. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, through pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the start, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Alright, come on. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it up at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Moments later, a single gunshot. Then, a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory to the events. Bah! That's the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. What do you mean later there was a gunshot? You remember that? Did it say that in the report? I don't remember that. Trapped in elevator returning from a lost trial with son. Edgeworth, age 9. 1 bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired. It was fired twice? It was fired twice. That's the same as the last one. That's the same as the frickin' trial that just happened. It was fired twice. Wait a second. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember the things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost. Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma? You were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there was 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then, just then, something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? Pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? He was 9. He probably didn't know. I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick. I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a string. A moment later. So that can mean many things, Rado, though. A moment later. I mean, it was going... So the gun was going for the air. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it... Well, there was 2 gunshots. There was 2 gunshots. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. And that gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. To this day, yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. Man, there it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence, yup. Okay. Yup. I figured it out on my own. Yep, 2 shots. Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot? Yes, I am sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence, unless you could tell us what page it's on. Let me look. Alright, I'll see you soon, Ellie. That would be... the victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it's quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot. Yet, the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the first accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Ooh. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we don't know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? I don't know. Well, I have to say yes, I got a bluff. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. What? Impossible! Now, Mr. Von Karn. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have any evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Wait, there's a gunshot in the elevator. But the thing was found in his heart. So, wait a minute, was it found in his heart, or... Okay, taken from his heart. Oh, welcome back. Okay, came just in time to deductive reasoning. So, Ellie, look at this photo. See something wrong here? See something wrong with this photo. So look at this evidence. The bullet was found in his heart. The bullet was found in his heart, but look at the window. Or look at the elevator. So if 2 shots were fired, Edgeworth only heard 1. Edgeworth only heard 1, but there's 2 shots. So I think what Edgeworth shot, he shot for the mirror. He shot for the mirror thing when he threw the gun. And then someone else shot his dad. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Well, not make me laugh, but just that's a frickin' song. That's a song, but not make me laugh. That's a frickin' screwed up image. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime, 15 years ago. I can see that the victim was lying there as Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots was fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Yeah, very obviously, look. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet, there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember, the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 case incident file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary? That's on page 1. Look at what is written there. Not a single clue was found at the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. But he does have a point. The second bullet has never been found. Oh, we have it! We have it! Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. And that is the truth of this matter. We have the evidence. Maya, you locked in. Maya, you saved us. You saved us. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order, I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Commerce says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. Yep, Maya freaking got that bullet for us, so all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I will have to discount the defense's claim. Yeah, exactly, Rado. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Yeah, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick! If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You'd say you'd get Edward declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. Yeah, there's 2 bullet holes! There's one in his heart, and one in the frickin' door. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. Yes, it's true! I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could have been that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems that we've finally cleared this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though. That was not your intention? Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant today right here. Right now! Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? Yes! No, come on! Right! Yes, I have an objection. Your Honor! I object! Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, I have evidence! Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah! It must exist. Oh! Mia! The second bullet. Oh, what? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it. Mia's reminding us. Mia's coming through. It seems waiting is not going to produce any answers for Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor! The second bullet! It existed! See, fine. Why didn't you remember that? You picked it up! You picked it up, man! You picked it up! You picked it up! And you were like, oh, this is a second bullet. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. No, we have the bullet! We have it! It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer! The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. Yeah, how am I supposed to read test? Like that? Like a plane? So the criminal took the second bullet. But why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there someone pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Bah! What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene from them was... the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. Oh, like that. There we go. I'd probably not picking up my mic, but like that. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the shots fired? Oh, right. Right? Have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. This isn't going well. Well, the murder was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. If that was the case, then they should... Okay, I guess that's wrong then. Well, at least I have some health left. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance... For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you couldn't perform surgery right there. You know? That's such a bad argument, right? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Oh, let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot? Oh! And they left with the second bullet still inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yenny Oogie, were both unharmed. So that would mean... the murderer came from outside. Yes. Yup. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes to the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. This is a crazy-ass trial. Wow. Like, talk about two different cases. This is the same trial, and two different cases of just roundabout, like, oh, well, actually, it was this other person that was outside. It was this other person. It was actually not this person. It was this person. And they were outside of the room. It wasn't even at the scene of the crime. Like, it's freaking crazy, man. Like, two cases like that. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What do you say? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the scene of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Oh boy, where are we going with this? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for them. Yeah, see, he was resentful. Von Karma was resentful of Edgeworth. Yep. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Yeah. Which would mean... It could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in that DO6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. Yep. It was Von Karma. Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. Yep. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came up from the outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Yes, say it now. Say it. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma! Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah! You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have me testify. Ugh. Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is. There's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo the surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Oh, right. Nobody is that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? So ever watch Skyfall? Yeah, I actually have. That's a freaking crazy movie. I know you like it so much. Yeah, Maya has it. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is that's exactly what I was going to give. What exactly is that? Sorry. Judge, if you would? Right. Penalty! I guess I was wrong. I'm really not sure how I managed to make it this far. I'm not sure. Let's save. Oh, I can't save. Damn, I have 2 chances left. Okay, I gotta be careful. That? Okay. Shit. I don't know then. God, I have 1 chance left. I don't know. What? I don't get it. Wait, fire 3 times. No? Okay, gotta reload the save. I don't know what it is then. I'm dumbfounded. What? I don't understand. Oh, I wouldn't. How would I think to know that? How would I think to know that? How would I even think to know that? Like, that would have never crossed my mind. I mean, I guess because Gun has metal in it or whatever, but like, I would never think that. The game didn't even hint towards that. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, he wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence. I thought he got it out. I thought the bullet we had. I thought the bullet we had in the baggie was that. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where's the bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean. I do. Yeah, because Edgy had said something, so I would not have figured that out. I would have just freaking brute forced it until he got to this. I do. There is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Wow. Is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there is one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. Oh, hell yeah, we got him. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Oh, yes. Hell yeah. Got him. Got him. Order. Order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of the trial. This is invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Yeah, he's freaking sweating. Of course, there's something. That's freaking crazy. You know what? That's crazy we kept this on. We kept this on us. This whole time, we kept this with us. Isn't that pretty crazy? Like, because we did not have to have this with us. We didn't. We did not have to have this with us still. That should have went out of our inventory. We should have had to give that back to Gumshoe after, we should have had to give that back to Gumshoe after we borrowed it. That is just the best possible chance right now. Like, we are so lucky we kept that. We are so lucky. We are so lucky that we kept that with us, because we would have been screwed otherwise. It reacted. Something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Yes. Hell yeah. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so, I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder had no relation to DL6. Wait a minute. But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can I prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. It's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. Nuh-uh. We have something. Maya took something. No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Alright. That's... a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings match, yes, that's right. We would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then, we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? That scream. Oh! Oh, that was the scream he heard. It wasn't his father, it was Von Karma. I didn't remember that. Oh, that's crazy. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Just stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Is that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago? Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Oh, that's cool seeing him point to the right like that. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Von Karma? You would dare defy me! So, it was you. You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with the penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death! Shit. Wow, damn. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have had thought that Grosberg, is it Grosberg? I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered you for in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in that court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was noise. So, you know what? Bro thought Edgeworth shot him. So after all this, because Edgeworth lost to him, and Edgeworth had just freaking caused his perfect record to be gone. I'm thinking he thought Edgeworth's father shot him, and that's why he shot. That's probably what happened. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Damn. So no, he still just freaking just killed him in cold blood. Okay. Later he spoke for a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable trade. Oh, interesting. Wow, he's just like, yeah, I'm done. I admitted to it, I'm done. Now, end it. Very well. So Von Karma's legit just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm guilty. It's over. It appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! Hell yeah! Frickin' weeks later, we did it. Awesome. He's innocent. Awesome. Hell yeah. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yep. Oh, yeah, no problem. In a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta go get the mail. I'll be right back. Vandalize a flock camera. Nice. Yep, we did it. All right, where's my controller? Here we go. Nick, we did it. Didn't you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside, you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we had it. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now, it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. Say thank you, man. It's okay. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Knight. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. We did it. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoa! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. You'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my cellar went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Woo! He says with a blank-ass face. Woo! I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Oh, Lana, hey. Lana! Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in a cookie jar, even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, they come around but to be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the back? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kais. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that one coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too? My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah. That's not that strange. We'll give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38? No. No! Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyways. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Well, right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me! Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out? Right, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Ugh. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Oh boy, Edgy. That sounds bad. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I'd have known I'd become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor, in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth, want to switch rights? Hey, y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out in the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Detective December 29th, right in Clover offices. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? Gah! The first train from the mountains have already left! To the station! I gotta save. Oh! What the hell? That was weird. It like cut out for a second. That was really weird. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Oh, Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Wait! What? Yeah, she is leaving. I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped. And Mr. Grossberg. And even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. But you were there channeling her. You were there channeling her, so it was her. It was you. Come on. You're being frickin' unfair now. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Miles some evidence to cheer her up. You gave us this. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Oh my god. I read that wrong. See you soon, Maya. See you soon, Maya. Aw. Man. Thanks, Nick. Ow. Man. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Oh, I'm getting frickin' goosebumps right now. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur! Mr. Wright. Please, perhaps you would like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. But, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the pink princess suit. Ugh. What a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. That's funny. Yeah, I remember, Rat. The Lauer guy. Huh? Me? I've been trained to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Yeah, exactly, Ellie. Exactly, Ellie. Aw, that sweet me is in there. Oh, look, Edgeworth's smiling, actually. That's sweet. Aw, what a good ending. So the reason it was like that is because in the GBA version, that's where the game ended. But in the DS version, they added this episode. So I'll play the opening of this, and then I'll end the stream. Pretty cool intro, actually. Yeah. Yep. The freaking DS handled this somehow. It's pretty cool. Pretty spooky, huh? Yeah, I'm ending the stream after this anyways. Alright. Been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, till the day that girl showed up. Wow. Yeah. Or I'll end it here. Alright. Well, we sort of beat the game, but not really. We beat the GBA version, but not the DS version. And furthermore, this case, guess what? This case that we're starting, it's as long as the rest of the game. I am not kidding. This case is the length of the all the cases we just did. This case is the length of all of them. It's literally like 8 hours long. This case is literally like 8 hours long. This is gonna take a freaking long time to complete this case. I mean, it can get a little tedious right up, but I can see why it could be cool. But it gets a little tedious in my opinion. Well, yeah, we'll see next time. You'll see it next time. You'll see it next stream. But good to see y'all. But glad got to beat this case today. And have a good one. Have a good one, everyone. All right. Does it have an image and have a scroll? Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Edgy. That's interesting. All right. Have a good one, guys. Oh, hey, Pora. And no, it's way longer. It's like multiple hours longer. It's funny. But anyways, have a good one. Bye bye.